Am I streaming? I am. We good. I don't know what that was about. Man, it's been a minute, y'all. I've missed this. I'm incredibly nervous to be able to get on here and do this again, but got my coffee. I'm pumped and I'm ready. What's good, Kick Squad? It's your boy Mo back again with another reaction video. We'll do it this way because I got a lot of echo in my head. Man, it feels good to be able to do it live again. Like I said, man, it's been a minute. I've missed doing this. Definitely felt like now we're getting into October, man. It's spooky season, so we got to get back into the reactions. But like I said, I'm pumped up, man. I'm psyched. I'm excited. We're gonna kick things off with Nuke's top 5 scary videos that'll scare the heck out of you. So I ain't even gonna delay no longer, man. Let's get into this.
Hunter Mathis lives in a historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859. The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed. One night when Hunter is home alone, he spots someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
Audio sounds good. We pumped. And my trip when it does is not look like a guy with a hat on outside my door with literally no one's there. Yeah, I don't play like that. I don't play creepy crawlies sitting in the shadows or. Nah, that ain't me. I ain't built like that. I'm too soft. I ain't gonna lie to you. And what? The nerve to be looking around like, are they trying to peek in the door?
What in the actual hell?
Nah.
There's literally...
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem, but it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis, which means we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it rains, we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet, or just listened. They're just like you and me. They're just in much rougher circumstances. I was perplexed in the video because I thought, I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night, but it still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have
agree,
to hide?
Man. I
It goes straight out, juts out.
Mm-mm.
This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he has lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at his door?
Now, I don't necessarily see anybody with a hat. Maybe it's just this angle right now. I don't see anybody specifically with a hat on, but it looks like they're like trying to peer in the window, you know what I mean, trying to see what's going on. That alone to me, I don't want to say scary, but it's weird. It's creepy. Like, why are you at night trying to peek in my door or on my porch searching for something? You know what I mean? That's strange to me.
Next up, a woman is recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But when she reviews her clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy.
Wait, was that?
Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the
I thought there was
woman's
two people
daughter.
there.
So are these figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural? A little visit. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California. Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment. It shows something that is truly bizarre.
Whoa, what was that? What was that down here? Did y'all see that?
Some little figure that seems to be walking on two legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall to avoid her attention.
Like a little
Then the little
child
figure
or
quickly
something,
crawls between
hiding.
the steps and disappears out of sight. Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe.
Those motion
Now,
lights?
Jose believes that the security cam caught a duende, a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin American folklore that is said to be similar to a gnome or leprechaun. But let me know what you think this is. Through the eyes of
See,
a
if you-
child, a young woman
If
named
you
Kyla
already-
says
hold on. If you already got a name for whatever this creepy crawly might be, then you will need to be living around the area you living in, because I ain't never heard of no duende or however they say it. But I feel like now I'm gonna start hearing about them more and seeing them in places. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not built for that. I ain't that kind of guy. You know what I mean? I'm a little too sensitive sometimes. Like I like to put on my Ice Cube face and all, but nah, when it come down to it, I'ma probably cry. And I'm not afraid to admit that. I'm not ashamed. A lot of y'all be crying too.
that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old. Her aunt is filming her at the table,
I remember
and
this
suddenly
video.
this happens.
Look, the apple.
I remember this video.
Don't come in here. Okay? Stay in there. Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here. Okay?
And she was
I won't
matter
let
of
you
fact.
anymore.
Better go and mind your
I'm
business, she
just
telling
gonna
me.
get.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Who you talking to?
I don't want to stop.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who? You don't like who? What, baby? Like what?
I'm glad they got that. So this is the little girl. She did another video talking about that situation. I think it's dope that they actually have this one to go with it.
It's now 15 years later and Kyla is 18. She says she has very little memory of this specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work.
Yeah,
we were
yeah,
just
I-
eating potato soup,
don't let
and
my
I
kids
guess
do
I
that.
saw
Come on,
something
go-
or
we
someone
out.
on the stairs, and I was like,
I don't want to ask
"Don't
no
you
more
come
questions.
in
We
here."
gone.
And they just kept getting closer to me, and you could see that I'm looking that way, and I'm just like, because it's coming at me, and I'm like, get away.
Who you talking to?
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's Top 5 viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone, but the problem is he's in his room
Change that
all
baby diaper.
alone.
Won't talk. You don't talk to me. Wait, ghost man. Ghost man, ghost man. Ghost man, you say yes. Your eyes stupid. You don't like you anywhere. Yeah. You want to talk to me, ghost? Uh-huh. You want to talk? You want to talk, Ghost? You want to talk to me? I'm gonna beat you up. Because if you don't be quiet now.
Whose baby is this? Like, I'm halfway between applauding and taking off my belt. Somebody could tell this little boy he need therapy. The audacity, the bravery for him to just feel comfortable enough to just berate this ghost like that. If I'm the ghost, I don't want to be there no more. This kid ain't with it. He sound like he kind of with the stuff right now.
Go. Go.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghost Man.
And for those skeptics, this little boy probably 2-3 years old. I want to say, I don't know. I'm horrible at gauging ages just by looking at him. But to be able to speak the way he as clearly as he does, but he's still in diapers and he doesn't look very big. I want to say probably he's around 2 or 3 years old. You could tell he clearly hears his mom talking to people a lot. She probably one of them ones with a mouth, the way he was over here talking to this ghost. But my point is, like, for a toddler as young as this right now, I don't think you could coach him this kind of dialogue. You know what I mean? So like this, and then there are a lot of advanced toddlers, but I don't know, man. This one seems very real to me.
The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghost Man.
I'm gonna beat you up. Because if you don't be quiet now.
The little boy even yells for the ghost to leave.
Go. Go. Ghost.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghost Man, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances all around her home. Another family in Houston, Texas has a similar strange experience with their 1-year-old daughter. One evening, Tiffany Matthews notices that her little girl is looking at something in their kitchen, and that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she playing with, but it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her.
They're doing love with that.
Nope. Nah, sorry, baby. You're having too much fun. Time to go.
Who playing with you, baby?
And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here. Because I pray so much over this house.
Hey. You play with your granny? You play with your granny? You play with your granny?
She is just having the time of her life,
She
too.
is really interacting.
So much she's blocking them out.
Oh my God.
She don't even hear them. She just over there enjoying life.
Oh my goodness.
Little 1-year-old Trinity can be seen happily reacting to something her family just can't see. The child's mother believes that whatever this is can't be anything malicious. She thinks that her daughter is probably playing with the loving spirit of her grandmother. So do you think this is all just a child's? You decide.
No, man.
If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Ghost hunts gone wrong. In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe. The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him.
How?
But there's something even weirder here. Because, did you see it? Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't even notice. He checks the inside of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. Mark Sebastian is staying at the infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in North America, and is most famously known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining. Turns out that the hotel does live up to its spooky.
Has anybody actually watched that movie? I haven't watched it yet. My wife tried to get me to watch it, and I passed out the first. It was a long day. I didn't pass out because it was a bad movie. I don't know because I didn't get the chance to watch it. But I didn't know, like she told me back then, but I never knew it was a real place, a real hotel. Like I kind of want to watch it now, but I might be a little too scared. I don't know yet.
Reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
What? I ain't see nothing. Oh, shit. What?
I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window.
Look in this window right here. Shh, you hear that?
A dark figure seems to peek out of one of the hotel's upper windows.
Okay.
But what's especially creepy is that this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
This is the room where I saw something.
How you get up there then?
There's no one there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hear that?
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room, and it's not open to hotel guests.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs. Okay. I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30 a.m.
I want to let you know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the events of the footage you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video. Shined a flashlight in and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see?
Okay.
Let me know what you think. This next clip was sent to me by Nuke's Top 5.
When you got the staff corroborating that nobody goes in there, that's man. I wonder if there are many other, and I'm sure there are with that hotel. It's pretty famous, but then that's my issue. It's so famous, you expect people to make things up. You know what I mean? So, I wonder.
You're Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry, Pennsylvania, that locals claim is extremely haunted. As the guys look around, something happens that chills them to their core.
Dude, seriously, what is that? I hear it sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like low?
I wish you turn off these.
Yeah!
It's like a male.
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Somebody moaning.
Same. What the?
The two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel, which kind of freaks them out.
No.
But as they go to
hold on, the way homie was screaming. Hold on, we got to hear that again. I got to go back. That's
I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
Same. What the?
the two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel, which kind of freaks them out. But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror.
Now that, I believe that. I believe that's real fear. I don't know if someone else...
So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up?
Somebody was genuinely scared.
You decide. Caught on camera. Now, I don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance. So one of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
Okay, what's weird? Everybody looks like they belong.
Did you see it? On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders. Now, if you don't know, an iPhone live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving. The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be, as there were absolutely no children around anywhere.
Clearly not.
Next up, a young woman named Tegan is taking a picture with her boyfriend.
That's too much for me.
But later when she prints the photo out, she notices something very odd in the background. A very tall, thin man with indistinct features and hollow eyes can be seen watching them. The couple claims that the strange man with seemingly extra long limbs was not there when they took the picture. Destination unknown. Now, this story is about a different kind of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
Nick, can you show this? Can you show this clip on here? I love me some Final Destination 2. All of them. I mean,
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
I didn't know they did that.
Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
Nobody's behind that truck. Not one car in the lane. Fuck
you.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2, or maybe they just didn't take it seriously.
This guy has never watched Final Destination 2 because why are we following this jam?
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck.
They have to strap those down.
Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy, because sometimes it actually happens.
Arriving behind the Final Destination truck, keeping our distance. For some reason, they're gonna lose it. Swear to God, they're gonna lose a log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh my God, I have my camera out. Oh my God!
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side, even though the driver weirdly just kept going. But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
This crazy, boy.
Why are you that close?
So, is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, just do not drive behind a log truck.
Yeah, no,
Not
not
you.
good. It's
The devil
on the
down
truck
below.
halfway.
A guy named Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space. He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
What in the world?
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something hiding in the tiny crawl space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
Nah, son.
I can't sleep.
Nah, son. Nah, not at 3 in the morning. I'll wait till 12 in the afternoon and the next day. No.
There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it. I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Kyle investigates and even crawls his way into the space underneath his house. But there's just no one there. So what do you think this is? Let me know.
The way it's moving its head is weird.
Sensing something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia. One night while his grandmother is having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
It's a good one. Standing there, is she talking? What is that? Yo. No. Oh, it's a Roomba.
Freaking me out.
She just standing there? Is she talking to someone? His dog is not happy, I know that. What's wrong with the Roomba?
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something, like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that?
So it gets up and down the carpet fine.
So it just does that.
Cardboard or whatever that is.
Move away?
Move away. This fine.
So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines.
There's
See
no
how far back they are.
Over.
Genuinely.
They like their ramen noodles.
I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his grandmother's dogs have become absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show And
there's nothing there.
Nah, that light got to be on for me.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act very strange.
whoa.
What? Where? You see no baby? Don't play with me, dude. Wait. Is that
Whoa.
I'm not made for these. I thought 10 steps. Is it following him? No, it ain't. Stop playing with me. Yo. Nah, it's gotta go. I don't know if it's Skynet or the devil. It's gotta go. Nope. Quit playing. We're done. Ain't no more. Nah, that thing is chasing him. No.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, they're not remote controllable, are they? You can't tell a Roomba what to do. Can you? I don't know. That's the way it's hit me is no. The way it's chasing him, no. I don't know if you could do that. Somebody who's ever played with a Roomba, let me know, because I'm very curious now. Still coming. He's gonna try to, would you used to go up a step? Jesus, bruh, no.
Now the Roomba following Nick around because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no explanation.
Nah.
Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in the living room and placed it back in the kitchen. He says this again, despite having a full charge. But he does say that his grandma's 2 dogs are still scared of the device and often just stare at it. End of the road. Sam Rossi is an independent truck driver in Southeast Asia. He regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit. Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener sampean. Bener sampean.
The door should be unlocked.
Apa jenenge?
Go knock.
Tibake mesinku sing keder. Oh, wis tak servis ya, Lur ya. Oh, hawane.
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Aku saiki ngomong yo, mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak, Lur. Mambu melati campur amis.
Jasmine.
Sapa iku? Sapa?
It's a strange random
Cek
smell.
ambu amis, Lur yo. Ayo.
Fishy.
Sapa?
Whoa.
Hei, Tuk, sapa iki? Welut. Muncul lah.
Sam smells something horrible and peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he checks, there's no one there. After this spooky encounter and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help. Scary videos. Now, these are videos that kind of fit this scary genre, but they're kind of goofy or funny. Maybe just goofy. Anyway,
I don't know what to think about that one.
Decide.
Like,
First up, a man spots something terrifying peering at him from the corner of his door frame. And then it was just his cat. But how did it get up there? Was it something supernatural? Nah, it wasn't. It wasn't anything supernatural. Next, we move on to something really scary that actually makes its way inside the door. The result is truly disturbing.
I'm gonna cry. Mama, I'm gonna cry. Mama,
Some say that this unfortunate woman never made it out of that room. And then some say she just stepped on that roach. Continuing on, sometimes we hear about strange things that are said to be the result of paranormal activity, but we only have the story and experience of the person who witnessed it. Case in point.
Why'd a cat do him like that?
Afterwards, this very scared guy watched the CCTV, and he felt like an idiot, I would assume. Now, finally, if you believe maintenance crew in Australia is right there with you.
Hang on a goddamn minute. Hang on a goddamn minute. There's a fucking what in 40 kilometers? Where the fuck are we going?
Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you back again next time.
I'm gonna cry.
Okay. Oh man, that was a pretty decent one. Like I said, it's been a minute since we've been in these reactions, so I enjoyed that one. I kind of want to scary videos you can't unsee. Let's see what that's hitting for. Or ghost caught on. Oh, that's a playlist. Scary videos you can't unsee, y'all.
Late one evening in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Heather Paul is outside on her front porch having some ice cream with her husband and her 2 sons. But then, Heather suddenly spots something that absolutely creeps her out.
There's like little mosquitoes. What are kind of going on?
Somebody. Can you see this?
What?
I remember this video or this clip. I don't know if you've seen this actual video.
What did you say, Mommy? I didn't hear you.
You gotta keep that open so it doesn't get all musty.
You can't tell me to fucking
Heather whispers, "She scares me," to her husband and children, but they have no idea what she's talking about. Neither her husband or sons can see the bizarre figure dressed in white that is walking down the sidewalk only about 20 feet away. Heather says that the woman looked like, quote, a lady dressed like a nurse from the 1950s with an eerie grin on her face.
I didn't hear that
Heather
part.
is now freaked out. She can't understand why no one else saw the strange nurse. So she checks the footage from their front door security camera And sure enough, the recording also shows a creepy pale figure walking right by.
It just immediately creeped me out, so I just kind of like jumped.
But it gets even weirder, because you see, Heather lives only a mile away from a notorious old abandoned mental asylum, the Philadelphia State Hospital at Byberry.
So a little backstory, I live about a mile from where Byberry State Hospital used to be. This is one of the, I'm pretty sure the most notorious mental hospital in the country. A lot of abuse went on there. There was lobotomies performed on patients. There was experiments performed on patients. A lot of them lost their lives because they were just treated so horribly. The conditions that that hospital was in was so inhumane, and no human should have ever had to go through what these patients went through. And these people just needed help. It's just very sad. They were so overcrowded, like the nurse to patient ratio was just extreme.
With 2 student nurses and maybe 3 attendants, we have all we can do to bathe the patients, get them to cafeteria, take them to the doctors, give them their medications, and try to keep the place clean.
Now, when I was a kid growing up, we used to definitely go in there, and it was really scary. Like the second you walk on the grounds, you just feel like it's cold, it's not normal, it feels weird. Like you can tell somebody's watching you. There's underground tunnels underneath, so we used to run around them too, and they used to use those tunnels to transport bodies, and there was still those like metal slab beds that they were still down there when we went in there, like, you know, in the 2000s. I felt my arm grabbed in there once, and I moved my flashlight because I thought it was my friend, and my friend was like over there, and oh my God.
But this story gets even weirder still. Heather's dad lived in the same house as a boy. When Heather shows her dad the creepy footage, he tells her that a woman named Linda used to live in the house next door. And during the 1950s, Linda was a nurse at the old Byberry Mental Hospital. So did Heather catch the ghost of a nurse from the old abandoned hospital? And if not, why could no one else see the strange woman walking down the sidewalk?
I gotta go. I can't be here no more. I'm sorry.
Cara Messina lives in an old house in New York State that was built in the 1800s and has a very tragic past. In the early time, fugitive slaves seeking freedom. Slaves escaping the South were forced to hide under the house to avoid capture by authorities. Because of its dark history, Cara believes that the house might be haunted, and she says that while her family has lived there, they have had, quote, some ghostly activity through the years. So one day, Cara and her daughter are just relaxing around the house, and they start to hear a very strange sound coming from the basement.
So for the last 20 minutes, I've been sitting on my couch, and it's been dead silent, and all of a sudden I hear Santa, and I thought it was coming from outside, and it's not. And this is my basement.
Holding scissors? What does she have?
Summer.
They got a Chucky doll down there too?
Tell me it's in the same box as Chucky right now. Yeah, it's right there. What?
Yeah, that's ominous right there. You could put Chucky and Santa together.
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months. And it's off.
Cara's daughter flips through a box, which ironically contains 2 old Chucky dolls, only to find that a Santa figurine has suddenly activated itself and is just talking away, even though the power switch is turned off. But there's something even weirder here that video viewers noticed after this clip was uploaded. Because, did you hear it?
Right, but it hasn't been touched, and all of a sudden, after all of these months. And it's off.
Just as the Santa doll is picked up and suddenly stops talking, it can be heard seeming to frantically yell, "No, stop!" So is Cara's basement haunted? Is the little Santa doll possessed by some wayward spirit? Or is it all just a very odd coincidence? You decide. Daddy Ghost. One morning, a woman named Cheyenne is taking...
Cause he was in there with Chucky. He was down there with Chucky, and I don't, because they're making me cry. So I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say to that. And then Santa want to tell me, no, stop. Like, nah, I gotta get out of this house. I'm throwing everything away. Burn it. That's the only way you can cleanse it fully. Just burn everything. It's time to go. Cause that got me all the way messed up. And you go put Christmas decorations away with Chucky. Something wrong with you. I don't blame the spirits. I blame you, ma'am.
Care of her 2-year-old daughter when the little girl says something very strange.
Okay, who is it?
Daddy. Daddy's right there.
Is it your daddy?
No, it's your daddy.
Is where?
Daddy's right there.
Did we see this one too? This seems familiar, but not really.
Oh.
Like this story, not these people.
My daddy's missing me?
It's your him.
Let's go get him. Where'd he go?
In him.
Okay, show me.
Her daughter seems to be referring to Cheyenne's dad, which is odd because not only has her daughter...
See, this is what I'm like, these kids are intelligent for sure. Like you can tell by the way she speaks, but you can't, I don't know if you can coach toddlers this age like that. You know what I mean? Like, I fully believe she's seeing her grandfather.
Never met her granddad, but even Cheyenne herself was only just a toddler when her father passed away. So Cheyenne shows her daughter a picture, and the little girl confirms that it's the man she saw in the hallway of their house.
Yes? Yes, it looks like that.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
Yeah? And Mabel, what does your ghost do?
No.
What did you say he gave you?
Heart.
A heart?
Daddy. Daddy.
Uh-huh.
Daddy.
Yeah.
2 days later, and it happens again.
Don't see me.
What sees you? The ghost? What are you talking about?
Come on.
Come on. She on a mission too.
Oh! The dryer scared me, and you already freaked me out.
Cheyenne says that her daughter still occasionally talks to the entity that the little girl now refers to as, quote, Daddy Ghost. But Cheyenne says that some online comments have scared her a bit.
She calls him Daddy Ghost. She's only had an experience like that 2 or 3 times. It doesn't happen often, but when it does, I try to capture it on video. I also had a lot of comments saying that it wasn't like something nice. It was something mean. That freaked me out, so don't say that again. A lot of people were telling me don't communicate with it. I'm not. I'm scared. She is, and she doesn't understand. So tell him, Mabel.
So is Cheyenne's daughter seeing the ghost of her granddad stopping by for a visit? What do you think?
I mean,
a grave situation.
So we've seen a lot of these videos where these kids see entities and they don't, like the one girl stated she don't like that one, or you know what I mean, like, or the one little boy who was cussing that ghost out trying to fight him, threatening them. This clearly isn't a negative entity. You know what I mean? This little girl would know or make it clear she didn't like it or whatever the case was. So I think people being skeptics or just wanted to say negative stuff, but I feel like you'd hear if that was a negative situation. It doesn't seem that way to me.
A young woman named Britt lives on a large horse ranch in the mountains. She says that lately, things around the ranch have gotten a little strange. Well, actually, they've gotten a lot strange. It all starts one day when Britt's dog Josie just completely freaks out.
So, I'm recording this just in the off chance that no one believes me. Maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard.
Oh, is this the one where the cows and the other animals just congregate over there?
Dog. She's up in that room upstairs. You can really hear her working from here. Josie? Josie?
See, now this to me, if I'm recording this, I'm her. I got that camera all the way up. I want you to see where I'm going. I'm not doing this. I mean, maybe that's how people get the clicks, right? That's how they get the views. Make it cinematic going the whole way. But I want to see everything. I'm zoomed all the way out. You got this whole view with me. I'm not surprising nobody because I don't want to be surprised. That puppy mad. Puppy mad.
Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled. And when she growled, I kind of like booked it. But I don't really know, like, that's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for someone to walk out of that closet? Like, I just don't really know.
I would have been closed that closet door the whole.
What she's staring at. Because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like,
I definitely would not be walking in there.
What? What is it? What is it?
The dog starts ferociously barking at the upstairs bedroom closet for absolutely no reason. But little Josie's strange behavior doesn't stop there. As Britt mentioned, she has a private cemetery in front of her house where some of her family members and also several of their deceased pets are all buried together. Recently, the dog Josie has just started staring at the small graveyard.
Josie. Josie, what's going on?
The horses on the ranch often just stare toward the small cemetery as well.
And the cows, I think they're
creepy.
cows.
Seriously, what are you two looking at?
Yeah, they focus too.
What is it?
But now, weirdest of all, Britt says that lately the neighbors' cows have started to wander over to her property, and they also just weirdly stand around the small graveyard.
See, this is what I'm talking about. They literally just come
It's a
and hang out
weird
here
place
all
for
the
a
time
graveyard
now.
too.
It's a newer development.
Like, homie, if you don't keep your cows out my graveyard.
Like, why? They just kind of come and really graze around this area. And they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So, yeah.
Why she sound like? Why it sound like that?
What's up?
Is it that tree? What is the deal?
Britt is confused and a little creeped out by all of the animals' strange behavior.
For sure.
But things are about to take an even more terrifying turn. One night, Britt orders some food from Uber Eats. The driver is a bit disturbed by the gathered cows at the graveyard, but he completes his delivery. And then things just get weird.
Yeah, that'd weird me out too. All this for some Taco Bell.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
This location is outside. No here.
Oh, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
You're a cow.
I scared these are cows.
They're actually not mine. They're almost wasn't showing up.
No.
No. They come hang out around here every night. Yeah. What would you do if this happened in your house?
Yep. Oh my god. Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
I never heard this part. Ooh.
Something sets off the alarm inside Britt's house, and as she carefully walks back inside, some unseen force seems to actually grab and pull her shirt. She drops her food in terror and runs back out. Britt says that she was too afraid to return to the house. She spent the rest of the night in the family RV that was parked outside.
That ain't far enough for me.
Or hunted.
That's crazy.
Nick and Ted from the YouTube channel The Hunting Public are out bow hunting on public lands in the remote wilderness of Missouri. Suddenly they hear something that sends chills down their spines.
There we go. It would not stop playing. Anyways, where was I going? I don't even know what I was about to say. That it wouldn't stop. It was bothering me. Oh, so because she was recording currently, like, that just seems so believable to me. Like, I try to spot stuff where I could be like, yeah, you can see here they kind of where they would fake it, but I don't know how you would fake it right there. Like, as soon as she walks in, steps in a house, her phone's still recording, but then you see her sleeve get pulled. That's yeah. You got to move. You got to move. Sell it. Get all that money because that looks like a beautiful property.
Now, let me say before I show you these clips, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, no one is shown being hurt in the following video. There's absolutely no evidence that any crime was committed in this video or that anyone was injured in any way. Alright, so, while Nick and Ted are hunting, they hear a gunshot, followed by some insane screaming. They immediately grab their camera and start recording. Now, Nick and Ted are in such a remote area of the Missouri woods that they have no cell service to call the authorities. So, all they can do is listen.
someone else. I've never witnessed anybody screaming like that. Something not good's going on.
I'm not sitting in that tree no more. I gotta get out just in case. Because whoever comes through there is shooting at me and I'm stuck in that tree with nowhere to go. Nah, I gotta get down.
Again, Nick tries to call someone to report the incident, but they still can't find a spot in the woods with cell service.
We ain't got any service in here, so can't call the police and tell them to go over there and see what the heck's going on, but sound like something off a dang horror movie over there.
Hey, close the door.
Guy that's absolutely losing his mind over there.
At this point, Nick and Ted are totally freaked out. They just head back to their truck so that they can get out of there and call the police.
I've heard some stuff that I feel needs to be reported to the police department. Okay. I was hunting, me and a buddy were hunting,
you got
and
dog
at about
tags.
6:45, we heard gunshots, which is not uncommon, but then for 30 minutes straight or so, there was lots of screaming and just people, obscenities, and it sounded like something really bad was going on over there, and there was 20 or more gunshots ended up happening. I have pins dropped on a map about how far we were from where we think this was occurring. We didn't know what to do and we had no service, so we're trying to report and see if anything had been reported about there.
Days later, Nick and Ted provide an update on what happened after their terrifying encounter in the woods.
So after that hunt, you can see we alerted proper authorities, and the days following that event, I had some contact with the state game warden, and they told me that they found nothing on this situation, and they went in there and there was nothing to be found.
Even though Nick and Ted reported the disturbing incident and even provided GPS coordinates to local authorities, nothing was found at the site. There's absolutely no evidence that any kind of horrible event ever took place there.
You know, it freaked us out, and we really got unsettled by it, and we weren't scared that someone wasn't coming after us, but we had heard something that it could have been. Your mind goes to think about what could that be, and I immediately go to worst case scenario.
So did Nick and Ted just hear someone having a random temper tantrum or a breakdown? Was it just someone freaking out and maybe just shooting guns at a tree stump?
Talk about how much you hate that tree stump.
Or was it something much more disturbing? You decide. For the full-length version of this video, be sure to check out the channel, The Hunting Public. Shadow of a Doubt. Now, I've covered the strange and creepy story of a woman named Rosanna in one of my previous videos. Rosanna lives in France in an apartment that she claims is intensely haunted by some mysterious dark entity. One night while she is home alone, she starts to hear strange sounds coming from her children's playroom. What she catches on camera is truly chilling.
Oh, I remember this one. Yeah, this one messed me up. This one was crazy. It gets worse. What in the world? Get out, homie. This is easily one of the scariest, once you see all of it together, one of the scariest stories I've seen in these videos. Ooh, what? I never saw him. Out, girl.
Toys in the playroom begin to move on their own, and as Rosanna goes to investigate, she notices something very strange. Did you see it? In the window reflection, the large shadowy figure of a man seems to be standing right behind her.
See, I've never seen
But when
that.
she spins around, there's no one there.
I wonder how much more
Rosanna
of the story
sees the strange shadow behind her again in the reflection.
Crazy
but
for
then,
her.
the figure just disappears. Rosanna claims that this dark spirit has haunted her apartment for months, but she just can't afford to move out right now. So is Rosanna being haunted by some evil entity? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Nope.
You
Ain't no hoax
decide.
that good.
A guide to the other side. A young woman named Diana posted a very disturbing video to Instagram. In the video, Diana and her brother are watching as the police arrive at a trailer at the edge of their property. The police are showing up for a wellness check after the sad, lonely man who rents the trailer has not been seen for weeks. It turns out that the man had unfortunately passed away inside the trailer. This is the footage.
Right there. Wait, they're going up to Tom's place. So wait, you said the light wasn't off?
Yeah, exactly. And I knew that something was going on. That's a lot of cops.
Holy sh**, the hell? Oh my god, they're calling.
They're coming in.
Are they calling something in? I'm going back over.
Wait, wasn't there just somebody short
What was
standing?
Tom doing?
There's like an app you can check.
I saw that. Y'all saw that, right?
Jesus.
I'm bugging. I don't know what is going on with this. Something wrong. There we go. Please work for me. What is going on? I don't know why this is bugging on me.
Oh my god, they're calling.
They're coming in.
Look at that.
Are they
right
calling
there.
something in? I'm going back over. What was Tom doing?
There's like an app.
I'm gonna take that as a sign because my computer is bugging right now.
Abby's okay.
Sorry.
Did you see it? The small shadow of a child can be seen lurking outside the trailer, seemingly lost and abandoned. But the police don't even notice, walking right by as if...
What? Yo. I'm gonna have to turn this off soon because something going on.
They can't even see the child. And then...
Like I'm not supposed to watch this video for some reason. Like for real. I don't understand what's going on.
Suddenly, the small child shadow just disappears. Watch again. The figure disappears into thin air right in front of the police, but they don't seem to see anyone. Viewers of the video pointed out that there was another odd apparition in this video. Something that looks like the shadowy figure of a man standing in the trailer window. So a few days later, Diana and her father go to check out the trailer, and things get really weird.
Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Jeez. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Is it a dead bird?
What was that?
Crow.
Oh, jeez.
A lot of alcohol in there, sir.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait, did this guy have a kid? What is this?
Yeah, this kid died too, like, I don't know, before, a long time ago.
So first, Diana is terrified when a dead crow falls out of one of the cabinets, which seems odd as the man has only been deceased and out of the trailer for a few days. So how did the bird get there? But next, Diana sees a child's paintings on the refrigerator. Her dad tells her that the man had a horrible tragedy where his young daughter passed away many years ago at a very young age. But the man kept her drawings and mourned her for the rest of his life, descending into sorrow and alcoholism. So, is this childlike shadow figure the man's daughter coming back to meet him as he passes to the other side? What do you think?
It's rough.
Mirror, mirror.
Man.
A woman who goes by the online name Pixie Paranormal 1 is a psychic medium and paranormal investigator who has had quite a few strange experiences. Some that could be supernatural.
What is this noise?
We got toilet paper in a tub.
What is this noise?
And she has also experienced some scary incidents that are just a bit too real.
When the sun goes down.
Got a load of kids running around in here. Can you hear them all?
That's a big ass dog.
That's a girl crying. Can you hear that, guys? Hang on.
Yeah,
Turn
that
the
ain't
lights
no
off
kid.
for a minute, people. Turn these lights off. Turn these lights off. Hang on a minute, guys. We've got to turn these lights off. Turn the lights off. Turn that light off. Turn it off. I don't mind hunting ghosts, but it's the humans that worry me. Human beings freak me out.
But recently, Pixie Paranormal 1 had a very chilling experience right in her own home. She heard cracking sounds coming from her mirror, so she grabbed her phone and began to film. What happens next is truly bizarre.
Go up here.
Look at my mirror.
Wait,
My mirror's cracking by itself.
What's happening? Wait.
Her face.
Stop.
Harry, my mirror is cracking by itself.
It's cracked twice so far. Why is it cracking by itself?
No fucking idea.
There's too big.
Yeah, it's really fucking weird.
Alright, let's just carry on with it. Right, follow me. It's me.
Stay there, don't go near it.
This way. I know. Mum, I know. There's a naughty mirror. Wait.
Okay.
Why is the mirror cracking?
I don't know.
I know. Maybe the naughty spirit.
The woman's mirror begins to break and crack all on its
Naughty
own
spirit.
right before her eyes. Even weirder, what looks like a strange misshapen face seems to appear in the slowly shattering mirror.
I don't see a face.
So did one of the ghosts from Pixie's Paranormal Investigations follow her home? Or just what do you think is happening here? Scary videos. And now again, we end this video with clips that might seem a bit spooky at first, but nah. Case in point, some Dutch urbex explorers are checking out an abandoned old building, and they find something absolutely terrifying.
Hij is allemaal... Red! Kakkermoeder!
They got scared.
Now, honestly, squatters in an abandoned house are much more dangerous than ghosts.
That would definitely
Also,
be me too.
did you notice that this guy's friend has on the same jacket as the squatter guy? Truly bizarre. And next up, a woman is chilled to her core as she wakes up to strange activity. Some unseen force seems to open and close the drawers in her bedroom. But then it's just her cat stuck inside her wardrobe chest. Look, there's his little head peeking out. And finally, Pedro sees a very strange shadow of what seems to be a person who is just not there.
What's it, that little statue or something? What is that?
Creepy. And then Pedro realizes that he just has weirdly designed chairs. Anyway, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, please, if you want to be awesome. And hopefully, I'll see you back here next time.
All right, man. Those were two good videos, man. I'm gonna call it a night because, again, I don't know why my computer's acting the way it's acting right now. It's strange, but we will pick back up next Friday, 10 p.m. I enjoy the late night stream. Kind of gives me the spooky vibe mood, you know what I mean? So, man, if you haven't already, please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for rocking with your boy tonight. Until next time, peace.
I wanted to do that.
Oh, you want to get into?
I wanted to lay back the screen.
Get out.